Medicare and Medicaid are both healthcare plans that do very different things. So as we kind of go down our stages again, we go through our estate planning documents and maybe our asset preservation planning, and then we get to long-term care and our after-death transfers. Medicare is something that you have over here. It's a very basic healthcare plan that is provided to you at about the age of 65, and it's much like the plan that you had when you were with your employer, and it covers a couple of shots, a couple of days in the hospital, broken legs, stuff like this. Medicaid, however, is more of a long-term care plan, and there are other ways to pay for it, including the VA, private pay, your long-term care policy, and then, like I said, Medicaid. These all sort of come to the rescue of Medicare. So if Medicare is saying, I will pay for this, or my supplement will pay for this, these other programs will say, well, we'll pay for this. We'll pay for the activities of daily living, transferring to and from the toilet, to and from the bed, helping you cook, helping you clean, or if you need a doctor or a nurse within a 24-hour period. That's where these come in. But Medicare and Medicaid, just by comparison, Medicare is a very basic plan. Even if you have a supplement, it's not going to give you more. It's just going to help you pay for what you have. It's also very limited. It's going to say, we will cover up to this amount of money, which is why a lot of times people will go get their supplement. And it is also sort of not necessarily an entitlement program, but you have a right to it at the age of 65 if you've paid into the system. Medicaid, on the other hand, is something that you apply for. It is something where this plan says, I'm not going to pay for that, and you have to go find another avenue to pay for that long-term care. It is a very comprehensive program in that if you stay at home with an ADL, it could be a couple $100s worth a month for the care. If you're at a memory care unit, it can be $12,000 a month. So it will pay for whatever the difference is that you can't afford. The other thing is it's sort of unlimited in where it'll take place. You can pick a place, and most places that accept Medicaid, they're getting fewer and fewer, honestly, right off the bat. But they will basically, Medicaid will go ahead and pay for the difference between what you can afford and what they have. The other one to be aware of, though, is that unlike this one where you sort of have a right to it at the age of 65, this one is means tested. It means that there's things that you're allowed to have and things that you're not allowed to have. And if it's things that you're allowed to have and you still want to protect them, like your home, you have to do some planning for that. If it's in the not okay column, we have to get them into the okay column and kind of bubble wrap them. It's not that you can't apply with those. A lot of times we can get a waiver for them or something like that. But at some point, we're going to have to deal with them in some way to protect them or remove them from your estate in order for Medicaid to agree to pay for your care.